You're too thin. Then, her hand slipped. A piece of greasy braised pork fell directly onto my faded, worn-out t-shirt. A large grease stain bloomed across the fabric. Oh, she gasped, her face a mask of apology. I'm so sorry, Lily. I didn't do it on purpose. Your clothes. All eyes focused on the stain on my chest. The t-shirt was one I brought from the countryside, a $10 bargain bin find. In a room full of couture and luxury brands, it was already out of place. Now, it was a joke. If I got angry, I'd be making a scene. If I swallowed it, I'd be admitting I was inferior. I looked at the stain. I didn't get angry. Instead, I smiled. A smile that was sadder than tears. Then I looked up, my eyes swimming with moisture I refused to let fall. It's okay, sister, I said, my voice hoarse. It's just an old shirt. If it's dirty, I'll just throw it away. It's the only kind of clothes I have, anyway. Not like you, sister. You wear designer brands I can't even recognize. I'm the one embarrassing this family. I shouldn't have worn something like this to the dinner table. I put down my chopsticks, stood up, and bowed deeply to everyone. I'm sorry, Dad, Mom, Mr. Nordling. Please excuse me. I turned and walked away, my back ramrod straight. Every step I took felt like it was landing on their hearts. I could feel James's gaze shift from Aurora to me for the first time, a look of curiosity and pity in his eyes. Behind me, I heard my mother's suppressed fury. Aurora Sterling, look what you've done. Aurora was speechless. Mom, I really didn't mean to. Enough. I think you did it on purpose. A carefully planned family dinner, ruined by a single, unshed tear. That night, I received a text from James. Are you free tomorrow? I'll take you to buy some clothes. I looked at the message and smiled. The fish was on the hook. I didn't turn James down. The next day, I showed up at the designated mall, wearing the same grease-stained t-shirt. When James saw me, his handsome brows knitted together. Why are you still wearing this? I looked down. This is the only decent shirt I have to wear out. His expression grew even more complicated. He said nothing, simply took my wrist and pulled me into the most exclusive luxury boutique in the mall. The sales assistant's eyes were full of contempt when they saw my outfit. But after they saw James's black card, their faces instantly lit up with the warmest smiles. James pointed to a rack of the latest dresses. Anything that suits her, wrap it up. Then he looked at me, his voice softening slightly. Go try them on. I acted like a startled rabbit, waving my hands frantically. No, it's too expensive. I can't accept. It's not for you, he said flatly. It's for the Sterling family's reputation. When you go out in cheap clothes, you embarrass all of us. The words were harsh, but I knew it was his clumsy way of being kind. I was forced to change into a white dress. The girl in the mirror was slender, pale, with a timid look in her eyes, a complete stranger to my usual self. When I walked out, James's gaze faltered for a moment. He quickly recovered, handing his card to the assistant. Wrap them all up. When we left the store, he was carrying more than a dozen bags. I trailed behind him, head down. Mr. Nordling, thank you, but I still can't. Call me James, he interrupted. I paused. He stopped and turned to look at me, his eyes deep. Lily Sterling, you don't have to live so cautiously. You are the rightful heiress of the Sterling family. In the sunlight, his features were sharp, his eyes holding an emotion I couldn't decipher. I sneered internally, but my words were soft. But in their hearts, my sister is the real one. I'm just an outsider. The tears started to well up again.